Mosio. Let's go to uh, X or Twitter, as I almost called it, and tweet out the fact that we're having a chat. Then I'll come back and we can start talking. Just 1 second. Okay, I posted that out, and I'm just going to pin it to the top because then that way more people can find us.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I'm back and welcome Mosio. Mosio.eth. Is Mosio your actual name?
My name is Mustafa Ibrahimi, and the nickname is Mosio.
Okay.
Hello, Mark. Hello to all my friends. Thank you for this opportunity. This is the first time that I experience a live session, and I'm so excited about that and also a bit nervous.
Yeah.
My name is Mosio, and I have been a photographer for over 15 years with experiences in portrait, landscape, fashion, and fine art genres. And my professional journey just started with fashion photography, and many of my photo editorials published in local and international fashion magazines and publications. After that, I started my own fashion magazine as an art director and editor-in-chief. But because of pandemic, as you know, I had to stop my activities as an art director. And after a couple of years, I start my NFT journey with focusing on fine art and portrait photography. I want to show some photos from my published fashion and beauty photo editorials, and after that, I will going to show you my NFT journey. Please let me share the screen.
Okay.
And
I look forward to it. While I'll just put my camera off while you're taking control of the screen and showing the pictures.
yes, it's okay. Okay. This photo is selected from some of my published editorials named Horsen and refers to relation between fashion, horses, and humans. And the designs that used in it are named boho or bohemian, this style. And bohemian is an exotic alternate design for over 200 years. And this photo editorial is published in Lotus magazine. And this is another photos from that editorial that's on the cover of the Lotus magazine. Uh, this piece is selected from the editorial named Over the Heights of Mosul. And all fashion designs and hats you can see in these photos are made from traditional old Iranian Qajar fabrics. This is also published in Cult Blood magazine. And this photo editorial, it's really a beauty editorial named The Space Age. A space age in fashion refers to a period in the mid 20th century, particularly in the 1960s, when fashion designers got inspiration from the advancement and fascination with outer space. I've created this collection by drawing inspiration from the works of photographers from that era. And the fashion design and hats and everything you see in this beauty editorial is using utilized colored paper, as you can see, instead of using fabric. These photos are on my foundation also. And this photo is named Easter. And that's the concept of this editorial was the war and peace. The design are made with military uniform fabric, as you can see, but with painting, floral painting on these fabrics. Uh, this was published in Elements magazine in New York, and this is from the Paradise editorial that used traditional Iranian fabrics named terme and qalamkar in combination with modern origami design. As you can see in this photo, the design and the printing on this fabric named terme, and the other piece, this fabric and printing on the clothes named qalamkar. Let me show some of my object items. These pieces are selected from my portrait and fine art photography, and that's a collection that was in collaboration with dear Sally Sharifi, that you interviewed with her. She's a being, she's really an amazing artist. And it's a mix of my studio photographies and a couple of photos from Sally with her double exposure technique, as you know. This piece is another item that's in your beautiful collection also, and this is my latest drop in object. And at the end, I want to talk about one of my amazing and beautiful experiences that I had. That's my underwater photography. All the lights you can see in this photo are created by studio lights in the swimming pool environment, not in aquarium. And there were many technical considerations involved in its execution. For example, when you are underwater, the radio connection with camera and outside studio lights will be disconnected. And I have to use some handmade wired antenna to resolve this problem. In the other hand, you cannot use autofocus or manual focus ring on your lens because the camera is in waterproof housing. And in the other hand, also other problem was I have about 20 seconds for taking every shoot because I should keep my breath and go underwater, and the model act and position was not predictable at those tiny seconds. This piece is on foundation, but sold to the Ernie Kalyani, and this is available on foundation. And that's all. These are all I wanted to say about my background experiences and some of my photos explained. And I'm ready to hear you if you have any kind of question or opinion.
It's very, very interesting. You explained it, but I was going to ask, how do you take your camera underwater? So the camera is in a waterproof housing, and
Yes,
that limits what you can do. You don't have access to your normal sort of physical changes of focus or
yes,
even autofocus.
yes. I have just only a shutter access to uh,
Yeah,
do this photography, so I had to take and measure the distance and then take shoots, and this that's really tough for me, and that is very difficult for me.
interesting. You mentioned your collaboration with Sally Sharifi, who's
Yes,
we had a fabulous interview yesterday. It
yeah.
seems as there's quite a vibrant art scene and photography scene in Iran. I wonder, do you, even though you're in the same country, do you all communicate just online, or are there any physical get-togethers?
And some of our communication is physical, but most of them are online because we are expanded in a whole country, and uh, some of us are love to be alone and do their works. And me and Sally all we are the same situation.
Yeah.
And she is on the mountain. I'm on the another mountain. That's all.
The other thing I noticed was I think almost all of the people I've spoken to this week, unlike me, um, were artists or photographers before NFTs came along. And NFTs is just one more distribution channel, which is very convenient for you when you have
Yes.
restrictions on physical travel. For me, uh, NFTs came first, and then I decided I would be an artist when I found I could generate AI. But I guess a lot of you, the art, the photography comes first. Even if NFTs fell away and disappeared, you would still be doing what you're doing.
And I love to do that, but uh, we have very limitation here in this geography, and really, I'm here in NFT first of all for art because I had to stop my work before NFT about 2 or 3 years because of many of limitations we have in. As you know, I don't talk about that because you know the limitation and
Yeah, yeah,
hear that from my friends, and that's all. The money is in the second place.
of
I'm
course.
here for art, for my friends,
Hmm.
for the
Excellent.
artists.
And you've kind of surpassed, you've gone beyond your limitations extremely well in getting featured in these very prestigious magazines, and you're obviously have caught people's attention outside of the confines of your country, outside of the
Yes.
confines of NFT. So congratulations for gaining that measure of success.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me in your live stream. This is a really a brilliant experience,
Good,
and
good.
that's all.
I'm very happy with it. I've thoroughly enjoyed my chats. I
Thank
find
you.
I don't like running audio spaces, and I don't like participating in them because I'm
Yeah.
sitting around waiting, and it's very impersonal. You can't see the people, and you're waiting forever for your chance to say something for a few minutes, and it's just not a great experience. I find these one-to-one chats much more interesting.
Yeah, it's really, really that's you said. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Okay.
that.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I'll wrap it up. I'll stop the stream and then I'll come back to say a few more words with you. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right.
I do that.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Goodbye
Bye.
to my
Bye. Bye.
goodbye.